So Salesforce just fired 4,000 people. And if you don't know what Salesforce is, it's a company, a huge company, and it's mostly known for marketing and just keeping the company updated with the customers and where they are in the sales process. And it also does things like analytics and stuff around there. So let's watch this video and see what.
Employers in the Bay Area is cutting thousands of jobs because of AI. So what should you be doing if you're worried about losing your job?
And he started off by saying in the Bay Area. So I don't know if that was just in one location, that is crazy. 4,000 people cut just in the Bay Area from Salesforce. Sheesh. And I wonder if they had some type of severance package, right? Or is it just like, you're fired, go our separate ways?
Let's bring in our business and tech reporter, Scott Budman. This isn't just a worry about the Silicon Valley or tech workers. This could be widespread.
Right. Very true, Raj. I mean, at this point, AI and tech are linked because of all the money involved, because of the technology, and let's be honest, a lot of the hype that's involved here. But machines that can handle certain tasks are being used a lot, and they're taking the place of humans. Salesforce has been on the front lines of the AI revolution, building what it calls Agent Force to boost its customer service. Now the company, a longtime Bay Area tech giant, says it will cut 4,000 jobs. Salesforce tells NBC Bay Area because of the benefits.
So it is just in the Bay Area they cut 4,000 jobs. Oh, man. I wonder how just that area economy is going to react to that. I wonder if people are going to start getting tight with money, if mortgages about to start being missed, if cars about to start being repoed. And it seems like just from when before I even clicked on the video, it seems like the owner just doesn't care. He has no remorse to it. Which majority of CEOs, they're just paying attention to their bottom line and the margins that they make.
Benefits and efficiencies of Agent Force. We've seen the number of support cases we handle decline, and we no longer need to actively backfill support engineer roles.
There have been layoffs all over America.
And it's not even small roles. They're firing engineers, right? That's years of experience and or going to school for that. So they're not just firing anybody. They're firing what you would think is important to the company.
Directly attributed to AI.
HR consultant Lori Rudiman says AI is affecting jobs in several fields. She says if you want to stay employed or are looking for work, new skills are needed, not just contacts.
If your network could get you a job, it would have done it already. It would have done it yesterday. So it's on you to really expand your vision, expand your horizons to meet.
Now I like that because there's basically in so many words saying they're doing away with nepotism. But is that true really? Right? Is that really true, or is it just her her opinion on the situation?
New people.
As for AI itself,
this is a giant hype cycle.
Analyst Ed Zitron says it's being blamed by tech companies that overhired during the lockdown and are now looking to lure investors by claiming to be more efficient.
It's just a growth at all cost mindset. The only thing that's important is growth, even if it ruins people's lives, even if it makes the company worse and provide an inferior product.
Right? And I can agree with that, right? It's just no care, no remorse about ruining people's lives and or the quality of the product. Just as long as they're able to make more money, spend less to make it, that's all, and scale the business is all that matters to them. But then at the same time, can you be mad at them, right? It just depends, right? If whatever they're doing is going to help the advancement of humanity, so be it.
That's very interesting. That's something that we don't talk about too often, that they're just going to trim no matter what, regardless of the AI.
Yeah, and that's part of the cycle he talks about. Hey, you want to help the stock price. You want to convince Wall Street that you're doing the right thing. Right, exactly.
Yeah, we've gone through that. What other industries are impacted right now? We can talk about next year and 2 years, but right now.
Really anything that deals with customers, that deals with the public, sadly, is in the crosshairs. All of Hollywood is talking about this. Anything that's artistic and creative, they're talking.
So they saying anything that has to do with customer relationship. So I wonder if they feel like they actually could do away with in-person sales. Because something else I've been seeing is AI avatar realtors, right? It'll start with a phone call, then you have a Skype or Zoom meeting um, to sell or buy a house. So, do they really think they can do away with in-person sales to use AI? And would you trust? Because a big thing about sales is the trust factor, right? Somebody's gonna buy from somebody they like and they trust before they buy from a stranger. Hmm. And then is this no different from you going online and buying something from a website? Would you have the same emotional response? Because like certain situations, like spending your credit card, gonna give a different response than spending cash. It's harder for people to spend cash, but with a credit card, you just swipe because you see no difference or feel no difference to it. So, who wants to buy from not only somebody they don't know, but something that's not technically real?
About replacing with AI, for many of us, at least old school people, no, you need a human touch. But again, that efficiency goal gets in the way, and they say maybe we can do it a little better and definitely do it cheaper with robots.
We're not old school, we're middle school.
Okay,
That's how we see it. Last question for you. We likely see
And then they mention Hollywood is in an uproar behind this as far as creatives. I feel like it's still, I mean, unless they sell the rights to their likeness, their face and their likeness, uh, I feel like that's another thing. Like people fall in love with actors because of who they are and their personalities. So I don't understand how they are really faced with this issue. Now, when it comes to artists like canvas artists or people creating that type, maybe, I'm not sure, or digital art, I'm not sure.
not if. When are we likely to see more layoffs like this, at least under the AI umbrella?
I think it's coming soon. Salesforce is a leader in getting AI into the consumer space. It's a giant software company. It sells a lot of that, but there are many, many other companies that line up behind it. It'll be interesting to see if they say, okay, if Salesforce can do it, we'll do it too. That's what we'll be watching for.
And Salesforce is kind of setting the tone here for the entire industry.
Perhaps that's what we'll be watching for. Yeah.
Thank you, Scott.
You bet.
And then another
Fox
thing,
Business Alert now to the story of the day in video.
one thing that companies have to really worry about if they all decide to follow behind Salesforce and start laying people off is the quality of the AI that you're going to use. If you're just going to go get cheap AI, it's going to run your business into the ground, right? So Salesforce might have some of the best quality that you can get, but that doesn't mean that everybody should actually fall in line unless you know what you plan on paying for is going to be the best on the market. But let me know what y'all think about this. Is it really something to worry about when it comes to sales and in-person interactions? Is it something that's going to really make a difference in the short term? Because another thing I've been seeing is every documentary, every video, everything I read, they're talking in the next 5 years, about 2030, right? So everything from the AI Olympics, AI robotic Olympics to things like this. They keep saying within the next 5 years. And technology does come extremely fast. So how do y'all think this is going to change in that short of a time?